Welcome back to Island Life Live. Ku Lanakila, the latest exhibition at Bishop Museum, delves into the ways Kanaka Oiwi, our Native Hawaiian people, asserted their presence and sovereignty during Hawaii's early territorial period.
Now, here to share some more insight is curator of the Ku Lanakila exhibition at Bishop Museum, Sarah Kuaiva. Aloha, Sarah.
Aloha, folks.
Thank you so much for being here. You know, I just got to tell you, like in school, which was Ikawaka, I was taught that Native Hawaiians gleefully accepted annexation. But this exhibit turns that on that narrative on its head, right? Tell us about Ku Lanakila.
You know, I think it's such an exciting time to be learning about Hawaiian history again, you know, because there's so much contemporary research being done by the foremost Hawaiian scholars in our community. And this show is an opportunity for Bishop Museum to participate in that dialogue, right? Yeah. And so Ku Lanakila looks at 2 decades of sovereignty in the early 20th century and really examines how this took place in public life and was an extensive and intentional community organizing effort.
I love it.
What kinds of things, what kinds of objects and you know, experiences are people going to see and have in the exhibit? And why the significance of this?
Oh, for sure. I think one of the most exciting parts of this show is that the pieces in the show are exclusively from Bishop Museum's collection. So the objects that you see, as well as the images as well. And we've been getting so much feedback from our community, especially our older kupuna who have known the Bishop Museum's collections for so long, but have never had the experience of seeing these pieces, many of which have not been on view for over 20 years. Wow. So this is truly a once-in-a-generation exhibition. One of my favorite pieces are banners that come from Hui Aloha Aina, one of the strongest political leagues of its time, and we have 3 of them. So we're actually going to be putting them on view over the next 9 months as well. So some really exciting pieces. We had one gentleman call us who said he's been waiting his whole life to see them and was wondering, where have we been hiding them? Because I think it's an opportunity to showcase an undertold story of Hawaii's history.
Absolutely, and again, I'm just loving the fact that you guys are bringing this to the forefront, because I only just recently learned about the Ku'e petitions, not knowing that our kupuna actually signed those petitions, and to get to know all of these things that they were actually politically active, and not just in the activism, but they also did public ceremony, even sporting competitions, and you have a va'a that's a part of this exhibit.
Yes.
Talk about that.
You know, I think when people come to the show, they won't miss it because it's 40 feet long, over 600 pounds. But really what makes this canoe special is that this is Prince Kuhio's racing canoe. This is a canoe that was specifically commissioned for racing, and it is the canoe that also popularized the sport of 6-man racing. It was built in 1901 to 1902 in Kailua Kona, and it was basically crewed by like a youngster team from Kona that nobody believed would actually win. And when they finally came to Oahu, they blew the competition out of the water, and like just basically created so much pride and excitement by the Kanaka community across the island. So definitely come and check it out.
Ooh, love that. Sarah, can I throw in a real quick question here? What does it mean to you to curate something so special like this?
Definitely. I think, you know, the collections here at Bishop Museum are just so fantastic, and to really present something that hasn't been told yet is the best part of my job, and also to hear that feedback from the community that we're ready for more stories like this.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys. Kahale ho ike ike o bihopa, or Kamehameha, the Bishop Museum. Thank you for just doing this for our community so we can learn about our history. Here's some of the information about Ku Lanakila up on your screen if you want to go check out the exhibit. And when does it go through?
It goes through August of 2025.
Oh,
9 months.
We've got time. We've got time to go and go again and go again. And when we have Ohana come and visit us from wherever they're coming from, again and again.
Definitely, definitely.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Sarah Kuaiva, curator of our Ku Lanakila exhibition at Bishop Museum. Thank you, sis. Now let's go ahead and check in with Danielle Tucker for a look at our Pauhana traffic.